Well, as you can see, I have come out for a little lunchtime hike. It's my day off today. Did some work for the family in the morning and decided to take a stroll up here and just relax for a little bit. It's getting colder now, so once I stopped, took out the old fleece jacket and beanie hat, because when you're hiking anywhere for a while, you do build up quite a lot of body heat and it keeps you warm. But once you stop and sit down and start not moving very much, all that heat is going to seep out to you very, very quickly, and especially if you're sitting on the ground. Now I do have a ground sheet with me at the moment, but even with that, slowly but surely the ground's going to start seeping out all my body heat. And I'm lying against here, this rock makes a lovely seat for me, but again, that rock is also going to start sucking out my body heat. So very important, once you stop moving and you settle down, that you start layering the clothes back on to keep that body heat inside that you've built up. So just a little tip for you there now. Some other items I picked up. Well, this jacket actually I got from my wife. It used to be hers. Luckily she likes kind of big baggy things, and this is actually a European S size, so it's kind of like it will still fit me. It's a bit short in the sleeves, but it does the job that I need it to do. It's reversible, it's made by Timberland, and I have a funny feeling it's about 20 years old. My wife didn't use it very much, so that's been reissued. Always check out your second-hand shops or jumble sale shops. You never know, you can pick up some really nice kit that people have bought and don't use very much and now passing away. You can get it for a few quid, so always keep looking at jumble sales, mate. Another issue that I picked up is some gaiters. The military and the rescue service use these a lot, as well as general hikers, and when I was doing search and rescue, I went through many different types of pairs of gaiters in my lifetime, and price wise they can range from anything from a few quid to a few hundred quid, all depending on the material that you want them made out of. The Gore-Tex set will set you back nearly 100 quid. I know you can pick up some other really good here in Japan. They normally range about 40 quid for a pair of waterproof leggings, gaiters, and to me that's just a bit too much to be paying. I picked these up for about 3 or 4 quid. Another issue that I picked up is these gaiters. When I was doing search and rescue and hiking back in Ireland, I went through quite a few pairs of these. Nowadays you can pick them up anywhere for a few quid to a few hundred quid, all depending on what type of fabric you're going to get them made out of. Now I'll be honest with you, I have tried out many different pairs and different qualities and different prices. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter, they'll still sweat you a little bit. Yeah, the cheaper brands are more kind of like rubberized on the inside and they're really going to sweat you, where the more expensive ones are not going to sweat you much, they're going to be more breathable. You have to find out which is going to suit you for your pocket and what you're going to use them for. If you're going through some harsh brush and jagged rocks, I wouldn't be paying a few hundred quid on a Gore-Tex pair of gaiters that are going to get ripped up on you. So for me, I'm not a heavy hiker, really. This is just a kind of a hobby I'm trying to get back into. So for the moment, a few quid is going to be fine for me. These cost me about something like 4 quid free shipping from eBay, and basically they're tightly woven fabric. Again, my lovely fruit green. As you can see, I have a fruit green kind of like habit going on at the moment. I just think it's really nice. The inside is kind of rubberized a slight bit, which then gives it its waterproofness. These ones have no zipper in it, they're actually Velcro. Don't know if that's good or bad. Normally on the more expensive pairs you'll have a zipper and Velcro on them. Tendency happens is that the zipper breaks on them anyway, so just having the Velcro is pretty good. They have a draw cord at the top. Don't draw it too tight, otherwise you're going to cut off circulation. elasticated bottoms, elasticated ankle piece, and an adjustable foot strap. Now, they usually also come then with a hook at the front, which then you can hook onto your lace to stop it from riding up. Ideally, you would hook it onto the very front part of your lace, but my boots already have a piece for my lace to go through, so I can't do that on these ones. Well, that's gaiters. Really what they're designed to do is to stop the end of your pants from getting wet and getting caught in branches and stuff like that, off jagged rocks or anything, and destroying the end of your pants. So anybody who's going to do a bit of hiking, they're really good. And even in summertime, if you're wearing shorts and you're going to kind of like densely grossed areas where a lot of type of sharp brambles or rocks, you can still wear these even with your shorts and keep the lower part of your legs protected. So they're a good buy. The other thing I'm wearing is a pair of China-made Mammoth hiking pants. I say China-made because that's where they were bought. Are they originals or fakes? I have a funny feeling they might be fakes, but I can't say anything on that. But they're really nice. They have an elasticated spandex material at the top. They have this kind of like heavier grip knee parts and behind the leg, elasticated waist, and that's really it. Nothing. They have nice kind of design panels in it. First time with me trying out any type of hiking pants, so I'll let you know how they go. I'm still trying them out. I'm more used to wearing kind of like combat pants and army pants, to having side pockets which I can stuff things into. These do not have that, so for me it's a bit naked on the side of my legs, but otherwise they're pretty good, so I'll give you updates on that. So at the moment I'm just going to get some grub on the way. So I've got my food pouch, my water bottle, the metal cup, all nice and clean. I'm going to use my hobo stove today because I'm finishing up the second part of the video about fuel blocks that I've been making. So this video is going to be a bit strange because there's going to be a second part about the fuel blocks that I'm making. But today what we're going to be using also is my billy set, which was in a previous video. So this match my first time actually getting out to use it, so I'm pretty excited about that. And what's on the menu today is pasta, always good to do, high in protein, easy to cook, easy to store. And in an emergency you could eat it raw, but I'm not into that. We got some Spam in a can. I think any type of prepper, hiker, doomsday survivalist, whatever you want, Spam in a can is probably a good thing to have if you want some type of meat. Like this one is basically shelf by date and use by date is 2017, so it's actually July 2017, so halfway. We're 2014 now in October, so still got a good few years out of this, but might crack this open today, see how it is, give it a go. And that's really it. I have some soup packets I'm going to add in as well. So I'm going to cut away now and get back to when we're cooking. Finished cleaning up a little bit. Oh, I want to get something to drink. Yeah, I did. Well, I thought I did. Bring something to drink. Oh, here we go. Not that then, what is it? Ah, there you go. Maybe I didn't. Oh. I thought I did. Got more soup. I've got some whitener and sugar, but yes, it looks like yeah, it does. Well, blow me. I forgot to bring my coffee. Obviously I was going to plan on bringing some tea today. But it looks like I have forgotten it. Yeah, oh well. But don't worry, you know, I've got soup in there as well, so I've got plenty of water. But there you go. Always bring backup tea. Yeah, keep everything nice and tidy. Food bag there. Don't need the cup now because I've got my brew. Not a good thing. But right. It's sizzling away nicely now. Good stuff. Whenever I find that this flame is going down and it's not cooking quick enough, I can always throw in the other side of the Hexi blocks, homemade Hexi block. Well, there we go. It's not so windy today, but it is a bit cold. Got my Spam here. Let's try some of this before I put it in. Yeah. Spam in a can. It's really nice. Little story for you. I remember, would have been a good few years ago now, watching a documentary about a Vietnam vet going back to Vietnam and meeting up with a Viet Cong who was going to teach him how some Vietnamese bushcraft. That's the reason why I watch it. And for a surprise, the Vietnamese actually brought out a can of Spam from the time of the Vietnam War. So it was at least a good few years old. And the American edition of Spam comes with a sealed packet on the inside. And they cranked it open and that thing was still fresh after at least about 20 years. So, Spam in a can. Can't go wrong. Right, let's stop eating this and let's start putting some into the pot. I brought with me today a fork, which I don't normally do, but because I knew I was going to be eating Spam in the can, I thought I would bring it because it would be helpful to stab the Spam. There we go. Right, I'm going to finish off putting this Spam into my pot and let this cook a bit more, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Ta-ta. Right, there you have it. Our portable Hexi, our homemade, Hexi blocks are pretty well. It's giving a good flame there now. I end up using some tin foil, make a lid to help it cook. But it's all done now, so we get this to a good position to hold it. There we go. Right, bon appetit. Time for lunch. Oh, absolutely scrumptious. Really nice. Right, so that's me signing off. Hope you liked. Please like and subscribe. Any comments, put them down below. And remember, be prepared. Oh, gorgeous.